Hello everybody, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today's pick a card is a foundational change occurring in your life. A foundational change happening in your world at the moment. All right, so with that being said, today is an exciting day. We're adding on a different way to pick your pile. Okay, so we still have our traditional way here with the cards and with the stones, okay? But now I have added a new method so that you can pick your pile via a number, okay? We have numbers 1 through 12. I picked 12 so that you could do your birth month. We have every birth month in there, okay? And you could either do your favorite number, you could do your just a random number through 1 through 12. You could also do your life path number, okay? And if you have a life path number 22, you could represent 12 as 22, since we only have 12 numbers. Okay, you could say, okay, 12 is gonna represent my 22, if that's what you would like to choose as far as your number, all right? So that's how we're gonna do it today. So each pile is gonna get 4 numbers, okay? So yeah, now is the time to choose your number. You can pause the video here if you want time to kind of, think about what number you wanna choose. And here we go. Okay, so for pile number 1, sorry, I'll introduce the piles. We have the hematite, the king of berries, energetic projects, coordination, and leadership. This is the hematite. Pile number 2, we have the chariot with success and the jade. Pile number 3, we have the 5 of pentacles, financial material changes, and the rhodonite. Okay, so pile number 1. First number, we have the 7. Okay, it's kind of exciting. It's like the lottery or like bingo. Pile number 1, second number, we have 3. And if you've already chosen your pile, or you know which pile you want to choose, you could just skip ahead. You don't have to sit through this. Pile number 1, number 3 is 5. And the final number is 4. Okay, 3, 7, 4, and 5 for pile number 1. Pile number 2, we have number 1. Eight. Nine. And finally, 10. Pile number 2 is 1, 8, 9, and 10. And finally, for pile number 3, we have 2. We'll just pick them all up here. 2, 6, 11, and 12. 2, 6, 11, and 12 for the 5 of Pentacles, group number 3, the rhodonite. All right, guys, let me know in the comments if you like this way of picking your piles, if this is, a helpful way for you to choose which pile you're going for. All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna see you guys in your piles. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. This is a foundational change occurring in your life. All right, so you guys were attracted to the King of Berries, energetic projects, coordination, leadership, the hematite, and you were either drawn or chose or connected with number 3, 7, 4, or 5. All right, so we're just gonna put all of these to the side. Forgot my little tiger here. We're gonna add him to the scene. We're gonna put your numbers away. Oh, actually, we gotta keep your little friend here to hide the parts. Okay, you actually got 2 cards. Oops. So we are just gonna put this to the side for now and see what your full message is here. King of Berries and the Page of Skates. Keywords are disappointment, failed attempt, and struggle. Okay, so the foundational change occurring in your life is you finally getting some kind of leeway or success is something you've been wanting to manifest, or I think it has to do directly with something as far as career or something you've been working toward. You've had a lot of struggle and failed attempts, disappointments, like the keywords say, okay, in maybe establishing yourself as a leader or trying to make something happen or work or successful, or maybe being noticed in an endeavor at your work as a leader, a management position, something like that. So this foundational change is that no longer are you going to be struggling and disappointed and having all of these failed attempts. You are upgrading. So you're going from a page to a king. So you are upgrading in your abundance, but also upgrading in your respect. Others are going to see you as a leader, or see you as a person who knows what they're talking about, knows what they're doing in as far as something or in a certain job position. Okay, you're someone to be listened to and someone that can show the way or lead. Okay, in one aspect or another. So it's going to feel a lot easier. You're going to feel like you're more supported, and yeah, you're actually like, okay, things are flowing, things are working. Now I know what I'm talking about. Now I know what I'm doing. Okay. And that's being noticed. All right. That's being noticed for all of your hard work. All of those failed attempts weren't for nothing. Okay. It's really helping you grow and build a strong foundation here. Okay. So we're going to go to our first deck. Solar plexus chakra. Okay. I'm going to get another one. Okay, are we taking these? No. Discontent and boredom. We have 3, 4. Something you've been waiting on for a long time. Been waiting on it starting to work, it's starting to grow, you getting noticed for what you do, this raise, this promotion. But all of your hard work, okay, all of your drive that you've had and that you've put towards this thing, and we see the yellow, holding on to the yellow, that's your drive. That's you getting back up over and over again. That's you pushing yourself. And I really see it's almost giving me that Leo energy, that shine energy. Okay, you're about to be shining. You're about to be seen. Okay, you might, maybe you perform, maybe you put something out there. Maybe it's in your voice or how you speak, or just how you present yourself is really catching the eyes of others. Okay. And it's something that you've been hoping for or waiting for, or getting like restless toward. I'm doing all of this work and efforting, and it's just not getting me anywhere. I haven't seen much outcome or reward for all of this hard work. Okay, you've really been putting it out there. You've really been efforting. You've really been taking action. And so that's the foundational change that's occurring in your life, is that you are finally getting noticed. For whatever reason, it's the time, or you've said the right thing or done the right thing. It's catching the attention of others, whether that be your boss or you know, audience members or the internet, or clients. Okay, it's like the right place at the right time, or you're doing the right thing. It's just you found the right rhythm. All right, it's just now it's starting to happen. And it's going to make you very popular and also very abundant. Yeah, there we go. We have Judgment with Truth. Okay, it's time for this awakening. It's time for, I really feel like what I'm getting is that the universe is now fairly judging you. Like maybe before you felt unfairly judged, or like you weren't being fairly noticed or given fair dues. Okay, it's like now it's finally like, wow, man, I've been waiting for this a long time. I've been trying at this a long time, and the universe is finally like, okay, it's your time. We're leveling you up. It's time to go. It's time to rise. It's time to get to this next level, be seen at this next level, have this next level of achievement, of finance, of abundance, of success. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, bottom of the deck, Temperance with patience. You've been super, super patient. It started from a seed. You've been cultivating it, helping it grow. And now I think it's finally ready to blossom and bloom. It's finally ready. You're ready to take this foundational change. It's ready to come into your life. And this is going to change everything about your life, about your foundations. Yeah. And it's really going to make life feel a lot more stable and secure. Okay, so this is the Medieval Feathers Tarot. I only take reversals from this deck, okay? So we have Judgment in reverse, which is interesting, with persistence. Okay, cool. And we have, why did I flip it like that? I almost never do that. And if I flipped it like that, it would have been, but I flipped it like that. So that's how I guess it was meant to come out. People are going to be like, you did, no, no, you flipped it the wrong way. I know I did. I would never do it like that for whatever reason, but I'm trusting that that's how it's meant to come out. And trust me, don't worry, it works with the message. You have the King of Berries, which you could call the King of Pentacles in this deck. Okay. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is giving us an explanation, and the Judgment in reverse, an explanation. Okay, as far as why it was so difficult, or why it hadn't happened, and why it's now happening. Okay. You were so persistent in trying to make this happen. Okay. And your persistence on creating this, I'm just going to have to cover up with one of your numbers, the nudity here. Okay. You were so persistent, and your persistence made this happen, is making this happen. It's not like this is just coming out of the blue. It's just a random blessing, or it's just some kind of fluke happening. You made this shift and this change happen. Okay. You didn't accept your circumstances. You really worked at it. You really made this happen for yourself. You didn't accept less. You didn't give up. Okay. And yeah, it's like, and maybe it did come from a drive of wanting more stability, or wanting more money, or more abundance in your life. But I really think it's changed, and it's turning into something more than that. Okay. It's turning into something long lasting for you, and something you're really going to find long lasting happiness and success in this, something that's going to make you truly, truly happy, and something you're very talented at. Okay. This is, yeah, it's come out of your own efforting and your own persistence. You made this happen. You showed up every day. And so the universe is saying, I got to show up for you. I got to show up for you now. Because you showed up every day consistently for yourself. And so I've got to do the same. I've got to match your energy. I got to show up for you. And so the Queen of Pentacles, you are going from being in reverse to being upright, being, you know, broke or hungry and you know, really having to work really hard for it, to being in the upright, to being the king, where it's just all around me. It's abundant. It's easy. People are listening to me. People are following me because of my skill set, because of what I offer, because of this shine or this skill or this presence that I have. Okay, I want to take these cards were left at the bottom. So I'm going to take these. Four of Wands, retreat. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse with restlessness. And Six of Coins in reverse with tentative. Okay. So there is a message here about retreating, okay? Taking some time out. If you, on this journey, okay, if you feel that restless feeling, if you're feeling like, if you start getting too ahead of yourself as far as greed, as far as not wanting to share yourself, share your wealth, or share your anything you've learned or wisdom, that's when you know you have to retreat for a while to recharge, to get back to yourself, to get back to what's important. Okay, I see that as a message here. And also, there is a message here of there is community around you. There are people around you that are here to help you and that want to help you. And so this is saying to open yourself up to community or open the door to other people to help you. Okay, that you can't do everything on your own. And other people can and will and want to help you do this. Okay, and so they're saying use the resources, aka the people and the help that are surrounding you, so that you don't get overwhelmed or you don't get bored. Okay, yeah, there's people around you that can help, that you can play off of, that you can give tasks to. Okay, and don't get too focused on the material, on gaining the wealth, where you don't share that or expand with other people or bring other people onto the project, or, you know, yeah, you don't put too much focus on this thing, that you give time to taking breaks, you know, spending time with family and friends. There's something about that, about community, about people around you, and making the balance. Okay, keeping a balance when all of this is going on. And you might have a lot of people who look up to you or rely on you or look to you for advice. And so it's just saying, like, be generous with sharing, with giving your time or your energy, right? And yeah, don't get too caught up in maybe the success of it all. We have the Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Wands. Eight of Wands. And the Two of Swords. Yeah, so this is a massive shift happening in your life. You're going from struggle to ease. You're going from struggling and failing and trying again and really maneuvering the stop and go, really trying and trying again, getting up, failing, getting up. That's the Knight of Wands. It's the perseverance, okay, the persistence. You've had to be really, really strong in that. Okay, and so with this Wheel of Fortune, you're coming into a big shift where before it felt like battle to get where you're at, to get to this point, and now it's going to feel super easy. Now things are going to start flowing. Now things are going to start rising. Now the energy is going to start moving and shifting. Okay, there's a shift that you might not fully see yet. You might feel it happening, okay? And I think it has to do with a certain choice you make that then triggers this change, that triggers this movement into the ease, into, oh, now it's a lot easier. It's some choice that you're making. So this could be a choice as far as, you know, a post you put out, a choice as far as a project you get on, something you put out there, the work that you're doing. And it's like whatever choices that you make are the right choices, and it's making things a lot easier. It's going to let things flow, and you're going to climb the ladder, and things are going to start moving. Okay. So you're making very good positive choices here. 10 of Swords. These choices are ending this difficulty and moving you, okay, into ease, into peace, into things getting easier, out of the struggle. All right. So good job. It's literally your own doing and your own choices, your own persistence, your not giving up. So this is completely deserving for you. The universe is saying, it's our turn now. Let us take you, you know, let us take over. Let us reward you for you know, for this persistence, for not giving up. You have the Perfect Storm, the courage to step into life. And you have the Joyful, you have 44 and 33. Wow, powerful. Joyful Muse, inspiration. Yeah, so this card, I think you're like hitting some kind of spot. Some kind of, it's like you're getting into the kind of collective inspiration, the collective creation. It's almost like you're hitting a chord with the collective, with something that you're doing or putting out there, and it's just the thing that hits, and it just looks amazing. And I think you're finding this new flow of creativity, of inspiration that's gonna hit you, that's gonna take you, and it's gonna feel easier to create, easier to flow. Okay. The Perfect Storm, it's like all of these elements are coming together to create you and to create this perfect creation or project or idea or inspiration that's really going to hit a chord. It's going to resonate with a lot of people, or with certain people that are going to notice, that are going to, you know, tell a friend, that are going to see it up in corporate or whatever it is. Okay, it's like you're really tapping into something major that's going to create a lot of success and foundational change in your world, which is really cool. And this card I actually want to read because I feel like there's a message in there for me. Pardon me, I have to get my book. Okay. An invitation to act now, the courage to step into life, sheltering from turbulence. When the perfect storm appears, it cautions you to be ready for an exciting, if turbulent, time. The winds are picking up, and you need to make sure that you are close to the eye of the storm, or you will be buffeted by, buffeted? I'm not sure how that's pronounced in this context, by gusts that may take you far from where you need to go. The key is to remain centered and balanced. That's what we were talking about, right? With the people around you, not getting too caught up in maybe the success or the whirlwind of it all, staying grounded, retreat if you feel that ungroundedness, if you feel like you're getting too caught up in it all. Okay. The key is to remain centered and balanced and bear witness as the forces build in intensity. Notice how the loose stuff is starting to fly around and recognize how little of it you truly need. Let go of those thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes that clutter your heart and cloud your mind. Then the storm will be absolutely perfect for you. Also, it's number 88, 44, 88, and 33. If you wonder what you might lose during the perfect storm, know that it is those things we are most attached to that are taken first. As if life were trying to unburden us of our righteous self-importance. Let it all go with the wind. The less you resist the change brought by the perfect storm, the happier you will be. Ride the winds to your next destination. Embrace the rain or snow. Remember that every time you try to argue with nature, you lose. The perfect storm can also be a call for you to seize the moment. There might be a great opportunity that you need to take advantage of right now. Carpe diem. Here, time is of the essence. It may be gone shortly, so do not hesitate. Go ahead, bite off more than you can chew, and take the storm on in its all-terrifying greatness and experiencing the fullness of life. You will succeed. Wow. Beautiful. So there's going to be like a whirlwind of success entering your life, of graduating, entering the next level, maybe having a lot of eyes on you. Again, we have this like fifth house Leo energy shining, okay, being seen for something that you do. Maybe, being seen as a master, a way shower, a leader, and stepping into that role. Okay, and then again, I just noticed this with the Eight of Wands, we have all the little ducklings following this mama duck. It's like you literally are going to be some kind of way shower for certain people, for a group, for a community. Maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're an art teacher, right? There's going to be more people looking at you to be inspired by you, okay? And so it's important to stay balanced during this, but it's also important to, let this thing take you, have fun with it, let the inspiration come to you and shine and be all that you are. But at the same time, being balanced and not getting too caught up in maybe all eyes being on you, or getting caught up in the kind of frivolousness of it all, or greed. Making sure that you stay balanced, that you're communicating from a good place, right? That you retreat when you need to, when you take time out to recharge your batteries. Okay, so that you can give from a good place, or that you can give from a full place. Okay, and keep the balance going. Okay, wow. So you're about to hit a lot of success. I really feel like a lot of eyes are going to be on you. People are going to know you, maybe in certain communities, maybe online. And yeah, it's like you're really going to be shining big time for what you create, or what you do, or present, or say, or all of the above. It's really exciting. And this is a foundational change occurring in your life at the moment. So enjoy this whirlwind, enjoy this perfect storm, have the courage to step into this new portal that is opening itself up to you. Say yes. Okay, if an opportunity presents itself, say yes, go for it. Okay, it is leading you in the right direction. It is leading you to success and leadership and just the role that you've been trying to make happen for yourself. So please let me know in the comments if you have been presented with this choice already or not, what you've been trying to happen or make happen in your life. I would love to know what you've been working on. Please share. Okay, and all the best of luck to you. I know you're gonna hit it big. Okay, you have so many alignment numbers here, which is beautiful, and everything's aligned. Everything, that's the perfect storm. It's all these alignments. I would not be surprised if you've been seeing a ton of angel numbers, getting a ton of synchronicities. Okay, it's time for this all to come together with all of your effort and persistence to finally take off. Okay, so good for you, pile number 1. You deserve it, okay? You deserve it more than anything. And enjoy it and just have fun with it and let it take you. Let it take you as far up and away as possible. But always remember to stay grounded with those around you, with your fans or with people who enjoy you. Okay, don't let it get too much to your head, but enjoy the journey all the same. All right, so all of my love to you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for coming to reading today. If you did enjoy this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. By the time this reading comes out, I will still, I think, have my readings on discount and my healing, my quantum healing on discount. So if you do feel like you'd like to try that or have a message with me, you can book that down in the description box below. Okay, so thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one, pile 1. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. This is about a foundational change happening in your life. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. You guys just pile number 2, the Chariot, success, the Jade, and this one comes with the numbers 1, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so if you chose any one of these, this is going to be your reading. I'm just going to put these back in the bowl. All right, so you actually got 2 cards, and in this deck is the only one I do reversals. Okay, so we're going to take, you got 2 cards here. We're going to take the message as it came out. Okay, we have the Chariot with success, and then we have the 9 of Swords in reverse with abandonment. Okay. 9 of Swords is usually a pretty good card to get in reverse. These cards have a little bit of a different meaning, but we're going to see what comes through. So what I get off the bat is that you are moving into a time of success after not having it, okay? Not having it in certain ways you desired. You may be physically moving, okay? Coming out of a time of worry, of stress and anxiety, abandoning. I think this move or this change will help you abandon this worry, okay? And abandon this overthinking, okay? This to me is looking like a good abandonment, okay, because of this success that you're receiving, this victory that you're having in your life. Okay, we're gonna get more information here as far as what this success might pertain to, okay, if it's maybe physical movement, if this was just moving into a successful time, and everyone's gonna be different. But you could be physically moving homes, places, and you could have been hanging in the kind of suspension for a while, and that could have been giving you a bit of worry. Okay, so we have Judgment with truth, and we have the 5 of Cups with emotional loss. Okay. For some, you could have recently felt abandoned by somebody. by a certain aspect of life. This could be, you know, a job letting you go. This could be a certain partnership in your life, or a friendship even in your life, ending things, or maybe you ended things. With abandonment here and emotional loss, I can't help but tie those two together, and that's not going to be for everybody. But there is some kind of sadness or disappointment here, or something we've been trying to heal or heal from. Okay. And with this, the Chariot, with this success, okay, it's like we're finally moving on from something. We're finally, maybe what happened allowed us to see the truth in a certain situation that then allowed us to move on, or then triggered us to leave this situation and move in a new direction, move homes, go for something that we've always wanted, but maybe we felt like, oh, I shouldn't because I'm with this person, or I'm in this certain situation, so I don't have the time or the space, or it's not appropriate for me to go towards this. Okay. But I do see you having success and movement, okay, and awakening to some kind of greater truth in your life because of maybe this abandonment, or this disappointment, or this loss that has occurred in your life. It's like, yes, there's been something hard that you've been dealing with, but now I feel like the road is open and the doorway's open for you to walk into success and walk into a new portal and a new level of life. Whatever this was holding you back. Okay. And this could be some kind of trauma that you were healing from. And it's like finally something, it's like you maybe it was around abandonment issues, right? From childhood, or from something that occurred in your life. And you finally have healed something within yourself, which is now opening the doors, maybe giving you the courage to go through with something, or to move on from something, or to go towards something. Okay. A deep truth, something that you've really desired in your life. Okay. And we're going to take these two as well at the bottom. There we go. Foundations and achievements. 4 of Wands. Okay. That goes really well with this Chariot. It has to do with the home, moving home. Okay. This could definitely have to do with moving home. Maybe you were afraid to abandon certain people in your life. Like if you went through on this, maybe there was attachments there. Yeah. As far as, if I go, maybe they'll feel abandoned, or I don't want to abandon them, or there was certain guilt associated with going towards this or moving. Okay. But it's like something healed, something awakened, something opened up. And now it's like you're moving into more foundational success and achievements, something that feels way more secure, way less disappointing and hurting you, and just like getting hurt over and over again. We're moving away from the trauma and into real, true connection and love and foundational safety. So with everyone, this is going to be different as far as what this was, this abandonment, this emotional loss. It could be within a romantic partner. It could be like parents. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be a space, right, in which you have found yourself. It could be within a working space. It could be, just within a place that has a lot of emotional memories and triggers, right? And what's happening is that this shift, this awakening of this truth, this balancing, is opening this new doorway for us to walk through into real, honest, true success and love. Something that is safe, okay, that is foundational, that is here for the long run, okay, something that is divinely guided for us to connect with and be in and grow and expand in, okay, something that's really going to feel good. And for some, this is a home, and it is love, and it's all of the above, and it's building a family, Okay. And for others, this is going to a new place, you know, into a new community that's really going to feel like home, like soul connection, soul friendships, and people that I really work well with, that is really going to help me build a solid home and foundation for myself with people that I really enjoy and connect with. Okay. So it's super, super beautiful. The foundational change is literally in your foundations, in your love, in your friendships, in your community, in your home life. Okay. It's hitting like all of the stops. All right. It's really going to feel good and safe and secure. And like, yes, this is my place. This is my people or my person. And you're really going to feel safe and secure to be yourself and to grow and prosper, and no longer feel those abandonment issues, or have those, you know, anxieties come up again. Is it going to happen again? Am I going to lose it again? Are they going to leave me again? This, you know, is here to stay. It's eternal. We see the infinity loop in the cup. This is a forever connection or a forever love. Okay. This is here to stay. This is us doing it together for the long haul. All right. I'm going to sneeze, sorry. Excuse me. Okay, so we're actually going to go to the original deck again. Spirit is guiding. Okay. We have Page of Wands in reverse with dimness. We have the Sun with blessings in the upright. And we have Death upright with endings. Yes. Okay. Major endings happening in your life as far as your foundations. All right. We are leaving behind sadness and grief. And honestly, connections that felt dim, that weren't in their brightness, that weren't in their full light, that didn't allow you to be in your full light, in your full glory. And oops, we're just going to cover her tatas up. Even though it's, yeah, you know, it's silly. I know it, you know it, but here we are. Okay. With the Page of Wands with dimness, it's like I wasn't able to be my full self. I wasn't able to shine and show up in my authenticity. Okay, your authenticity is the sun, is you know, there in your full glory, being your full self, shining in the way that you know, God allowed you to and God made you to. And you know, it's being candid or being fully there, fully you. Okay, so what's happening is this ending. There's a big death occurring in your life that was tied to disappointment, hurt, maybe trauma, abandonment issues, within connection, okay, in one way or another, within friendship, within, you know, partnership. That is healing with this new foundational change. There is a major blessing entering your life that's going to allow you to be in your full bloom, in your full self, and really be seen and felt and feel safe. Feel truly safe in this new place with this new person, or with this person in this new space, in these new connections that you're making, building these foundations that are long lasting, that are not going to repeat the mistakes of the past. That's why it's ending. That's why it's being taken out of our lives. That's why we're moving on from it. Okay, just saw 12:12 on the timer. Okay, this is all happening for beautiful, beautiful reasons in your life. We are taking out the dimness. Okay, not feeling like we can be that crazy creative person we are, be in our full fire. Okay, we were dimmed, our light was dimmed, and this foundational change occurring is so that we can be in our full brightness, so that we do not have to dim our light for anybody or anything. And I think it has a lot to do with feeling this safety of foundation and in connection, so that we feel that foundational security to brighten, to let it out, to let it show, right? It's like my feet are concrete and I feel anchored and I feel safe. And when I feel safe, right? And when I know this is mine, and this is, you know, this is my space, and this is what I, you know, that gives me the safety to really shine my full brilliance. Okay. And that's just a beautiful thing. Okay, so this flipped out. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. We've been patient. The Empress, yes. And the Wheel of Fortune, love it. Again, with the blessings, with the shift. Okay, the fortune shifting. A new cycle beginning. Endings, Wheel of Fortune, the Sun. It's like everything's shifting so that you feel safe and you can shine. You can be your full self. You can show up as your full self in that safety, in that knowing, in this like, yes, I know who I am. I got it going on. Okay, I can say, I can say what I want. I can be what I want. Okay, because I'm safe. Because I have my foundation set around me. Right? And I just feel comfortable in who I am. It's like things are going to start really working out for you. Blessings are going to be shone around you. I really feel like you're going to be way more abundant in this new place and space. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, it's like it's time. All right, it's time. You've put in the work, you've put in the effort, you've been patient, you've been waiting, you've been healing. And now it's finally time for you to come out and completely be in that unapologeticness of who you are. Okay, and let that be, and be in that safety, and then feel safe to become the nurturer, and to feel safe to receive, and to feel safe to be abundant. Okay, and know that you're deserving of that abundance and of that fullness of experience. Okay. It's like that feeling safe so that more safety can come in, and vice versa. It's like I really think that's what you've been working on, is aligning to that vibration of I am safe, I am secure, I'm deserving of love and of foundational, of abundance, of a home, whatever these things were, right? Of solid finances. Okay, and you are receiving it. It is your time of fortune and blessings. And yeah, it's super, super beautiful. And you're going to be shining. Look at that. Bottom of the deck. We have the Sun. You're so going to be shining. You're going to be in your element. You're going to be so happy and so secure. Oh, people are going to be like, wow, that is a happy human being. What do they do? What's their secret? You know, it's like you're just on it and you're just glowing, and people are going to be like, who are they? Like, wow, they really are themselves. They're just glowing. Everything about you, everything you do, it's just like people can't help but be in awe and just be like, what? There's something about them. What is it? You know, it's just, you've got it. You've got it. You've got the secret. And with the Empress too, that's very Taurian energy. It's also Libran energy, but I'm getting that with this like foundation. It's like that maybe has been really, really important to you. Like the home life, the secure home life, the secure finances, and then that's occurring. And then it just allows you to truly, shine and be who you are and be in your element. Queen of Cups, the Therapist, and the Knight of Cups, the Seducer. Okay, I'm just gonna cover this so I can take this away. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. So yeah, I see this could be you and somebody else connecting on a new level. This could be you meeting someone, okay, in this new space for some. For others, this is you and someone else connecting on a deeper level, okay? And I really feel like the universe has heard your calls and your requests, okay? And they're really bringing you what it is you want and need, okay? But I really see like a really deep connection here. And I want to get more. And I see the bottom card poking out. Ace of Wands, yeah. 5 of Wands. So this tells me that there is, for those in a connection, there's going to be new passion that comes in this connection where there might have been struggle and strife, okay, before in this connection, or maybe it's not in an existing connection, maybe it was in connections prior, right? Maybe it was in certain connections. They were always a little bit off, or there's always like a struggle, okay? And so that's healing in this new stage, in this new phase, whether it's in an existing or just prior connections. There's new passion that's coming in that is healing the struggle. And maybe this was this past difficulty. Maybe it was the difficulty that our parents went through or a connection that we saw growing up. Okay, and that's healing. We're healing it going forward. Yeah, there's like this new fire being lit. And maybe we healed some kind of karma that we were going through together. And it's like this, in this new space, it's just this new fiery, passionate love that feels more healed, and less difficult, less competition, less arguing, more flow, more fun, more love, more fire, and more depth, which is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Six of Cups. So sweet. It's like you guys are really going to be working from a place of love, of true love and friendship, of like blessings and sweetness, like coming from the place of the inner child. Okay, because some of you could be literally having a child. Okay, but this is just connecting with the sweetness of life and being sweet to each other. 9 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's like a huge blessing entering your life, something that you really wished for, something maybe you've wished for since you were a child for a long time. This was like a very sincere wish on your heart, and you are moving in that direction so quick, so fast. Okay, this is currently happening. You are about to step into this experience. This foundational change is occurring in your life. As we speak, I really feel for a lot of you, or you're about to be handed it or about to step into it. Okay, this was a very innocent and from the heart wish from your inner child, and it is being fulfilled. Okay, it is truly happening. You are being blessed with this foundational change, and it's gonna change everything about you and in your life, and it's just gonna make everything that much more sweet and secure and make you feel more yourself, more free to be yourself, and more loved and seen by the universe. And you and your partnership, it's just going to take off. It's just going to go deeper and be more passionate and more connected. Yeah, and there's not going to be this struggle anymore within partnerships. It's just going to be this smooth, we want the same things. We're going to work together to create, you know, a solution, or create the things that we want or need, and go forward together in friendship, in love. Yeah, it feels really, really harmonious and really beautiful and sweet. And so that is the foundational change happening and occurring in your life, pile number 2. And it is beautiful. It is beautiful. I hope you enjoy every moment of this, every step of the way. It's very sweet, what's occurring, and you really do deserve it. And yeah, it's just been a long time coming. So enjoy it. Okay, enjoy, slurp up every second. Okay. Yeah, and please let me know. Let me know what this is for you. If this resonated, you know, if you feel this way, if it's, you know, wow, can't believe it's happening, or I know this is happening, or it's already happening and I'm, you know, I'm loving it. So yeah, please let me know. Yeah, it's like such a treat. I'm just seeing all the berries, the sweetness of the berries. It's ripe, it's ready, it's just nice. So enjoy. And if you did enjoy this reading, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. You can also book what's called a quantum healing session with me, which is a core healing. And if you'd like to know more about that, you can go to my website, or you can email me if you have any questions. Everything's on still discount until February 14th if you'd like to try out something. Yeah, please do. Please check it out. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one, pile number 2. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. This is all about a foundational change occurring in your life. So let's get right into it. All right, you guys were attracted to the financial material changes, the rhodonite, and your numbers were 2, 6, 12, and 11. All right. So I'm just going to put these back in the bowl. You guys actually got 3 cards here. You have the 5 of Pentacles, financial material changes. You have the 9 of Swords, suffering and silence. And you have the 3 of Swords, heartache and loss. So these are all like 3 of some of the most difficult cards in the deck. Okay. But this is foundational change that is occurring. And so there is something very, very big happening and changing in your world. Okay. As far as you've been going through a very difficult time, I could see here. If you haven't been, this might not be your pile, honestly. I rarely say that, but this is so clear that you've been really struggling through something. Okay, it could be a time of lack in your life, or going through certain changes, maybe, you know, a breakup or changes in a marriage. Okay, something that really you've been healing from. Maybe you've been going on an inward journey to heal from, to do some soul searching. But it's been causing you some stress, some worry about the future, or maybe about your foundations, about what's next. How is this going to turn out? You know, what does this mean for me going forward? And I don't know what stage of this you're at, if you're at the end of the healing, if it just happened, or if you're like somewhere in the middle. But yeah, everyone's going to be different here. We're going to get some more information for you guys so that we can get a clearer picture of what's occurring here. We have the Queen of Skates, gossip, new information, rudeness. Okay, new information. I see a letter coming in. So that could be a message from somebody, a text, an email. It could be someone physical coming into your world. Okay, are we taking this one? Are we taking these? Okay, we're going to take all of these. We have the Baron of Birds, theft, concealment, running away. I don't know if we're allowed to show bums. But I guess I'll just cover that up in case. We have the Prince of Swords, victory against overwhelming odds, braveness and experience. Okay, I'm going to move these up a little bit. We have Knight of Berries, dissatisfaction, a talented person. And Prince of Skates, indecision, too many options, balanced pleasure. We're gonna have to cover him up too. Okay. Yeah, so someone may have really hurt you. They could have betrayed you. This could be within friendships, a work relationship, a boss, you know, a romantic partnership. I definitely see there was some kind of difficulty here within someone. Maybe someone spread lies about you, which affected your job or your business. Someone stole from you. Okay, someone left you, abandoned you in some way or another. Okay, but I see here that you didn't let that keep you down, and that you have been getting your feet back, or getting your confidence back. Really, it's like you're getting out there again in some way or another, or you're getting your footing back. Okay. And with the Queen of Skates, we go from the Prince of Skates, right? We're trying to get balanced again. And then with the Queen of Skates, it's like we're getting our footing and really getting comfortable again. And then there's this message that comes in. So there might be a message coming in for a lot of you guys, as far as someone seeing your talent or seeing what you do. I think you do something very, very well, or you're very unique as far as something, and it allows you to be seen or appreciated. And it says victory against overwhelming odds. Okay, because you have all this experience, you didn't let something keep you down or keep you stuck. It's like you kept fighting, you kept getting up. And so I think that's being rewarded. And I want to get more information as far as what this message is, or what this messenger is bringing in. Because it's obviously a foundational shift, and you're having some kind of victory. Maybe it's something you're not seeing yet, because this guy's head is under the water. This guy's head is covered. This could be something you're not aware of, you're not seeing yet. Maybe someone who's seeing your talents or seeing your work. You have the Nine of Swords with abandonment. We have the Chariot with success. Interesting. These both came out in pile 2. If you felt called, check it out. And we have the Sun in reverse with resolution. Is it pile 2 or is it pile 1? Okay. Well, regardless. Okay, so yeah, they say that the Sun in reverse is still a positive card. And we see that with resolution, right? There's some kind of resolution to some abandonment that happened in your life. I don't know if it comes from a message or an opportunity. There's like some kind of messenger coming in or some opportunity that allows you to move forward or move on. It gives you some resolution to a problem or to an abandonment that happened, to something or someone that caused some kind of trauma in your life or caused, their abandonment or their theft or something made a loss in your life and created some kind of financial instability. Okay. But you are having success over this. This could be you getting an opportunity to physically move somewhere. This could be you getting an opportunity to have success, to move in a new direction, you know, an opportunity in a new town or a city or at a new place of work, new place of living, okay, where you're going to have a lot of success. It's like there's some resolution coming in, okay, that's occurring, that is helping you move away from this abandonment or this worry and this overthinking and this suffering, okay? And it's putting you back into the driver's seat, putting you back into the confidence, into the power, into balance. Yeah, it's really gonna feel good after a long time. Okay. We are gonna go to the Priestess of Light Oracle. Sensuality, feminine wisdom, passion. Brilliant beliefs, luminous life force, personal power. Exactly. This is giving you your personal power back. And putting you back into your own energy, into your own power. We're like, yes, okay. I feel like I'm back. It's like it's whatever happened almost was a knock to your confidence and your power. And whatever this opportunity or this message, whatever is coming in, is putting you back into the driver's seat of that power, okay? And you're making you feel sexy again, making you feel powerful again, connecting you back into yourself and making you just feel that fullness of self and presence, okay? And like, I can do this. I'm powerful. I can do this. That was, yes, a knock to my ego or a blow to my self-esteem or just a blow to my, my security, okay? But this is bringing you back into the power seat, back into life, into, okay, I can get this back. I can do this again. I can build myself back up. I can create this success again, or I can create myself, you know, I can do this again. I can get back on the horse. I can let love into my life again. I can, you know, it's time for you now to get back into who you are in your fullness of self and power, and feel yourself again on that level, and know that you can create and become and do anything that you set your mind upon, okay? Because that is who you are. You have this brilliant, beautiful life force that is just, you know, it's ready to come out. It's ready to be born again. It's ready in this new way to leave behind anything and anyone who was ripped out of our lives for good reason, honestly. And we were meant to learn certain lessons, but now it's time to leave behind the overthinking and the worrying and the stress, okay? And step back into our power, into our life force. All right, and that is the foundational change occurring. It's like it's really happening within you, within who you are, within your power, and you know what that creates in your life. Look at that, the sun upright, baby. Okay, this is a time for you to come back into the sun, come back into the blessings. Okay, have that passion again, have that confidence again. This is your life force exuding, okay, you shining, you coming back into the blessings, back into the light, knowing yourself as that light and as deserving of all of these beautiful things and people and blessings entering your life. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, getting back into work or into what you do best, mastery, okay? Yeah, getting back into your mastery. And look, it ended up coming out 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. This is time to rebuild something or build upon something or build something, period. That is, it's time. It's time now. We're leaving behind the heartache and loss, and we're building something of great value in our lives. Something that we're super passionate about, we're super masterful at, we're gonna be shining in, we're in our element, okay? We're using our talent, skills, and ability and our beautiful charisma to gain wealth, to build a business, to work on this thing, or to come back into our confidence, into our light, so that we can show up in the fullness of what we do in our work. We're becoming the big boss again, essentially. You're becoming the boss, okay? I don't know, you might have gotten rocked off your center for a little while there, but it's time to get back, and that's the foundational change, is that you're coming back. And if you've never been here, well, welcome to this space where you are center stage, you are glowing the light, okay? And I know you feel that. There's no way this is just coming out of nowhere, all right? You've been cultivating this, and it's time for you to fully come into your light, your happiness, your moment, okay? Because you are deserving. It's time for you to feel your financial security be built up. This is my card of entrepreneurship, especially these two. I mean, all of these. You are building something of great prosperity and value for yourself, okay? Where you feel more in luxury, financially free, where you're able to treat yourself well and buy yourself nice things, okay? You're not so worried about money. We're coming out of insecurity and of lack to financial security, financial abundance, okay? Getting to live a life of more luxury and more security and convenience through our own hard work, right? Through our own hard work. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords, 10 of Swords, the World, King of Cups. Oops, what else we got? Temperance. The ending, okay? You stepping into your mastery and your confidence and your knowing and taking action and going for it, okay? And saying no more. This hard, difficult time is ending, okay? I'm the master of my world, of my life. I'm standing up for that. I'm standing in my power. The World, completion, okay? A major cycle completing. King of Cups, coming back into balance, coming into our fullness, our mastery, and finally healing, finally seeing something for what it was. Okay. And it really did teach you a good lesson. That's what it was there for. It was like, I don't know if you were giving your power away, if you were trusting the wrong people, if you letting people walk all over you. There was something there that you needed to learn so that you do not make the same mistakes going forward. And guess what? You're going to be even more successful this time. Or you're going to find true success now because you've learned from that past mistake. Okay, you're not going to let it affect your now or your present or your future because you learned from it. Okay? It was difficult, yes, but I learned from it, and now no longer am I going to let it affect me, and it's actually going to benefit you even more. We have the 8 of Swords with guilt, and we have the 7 of Pentacles with patience. Actually, I'm going to cover these. Yeah, it's like you felt blocked. There were so many things within your own mind that needed to be worked out, that you needed to have patience with, Okay, there was like a cultivation period that you had to have a lot of patience within yourself. The thoughts, the beliefs, this reminds me of like, you know, a trauma or an abusive relationship, and you start believing things that people say or tell you, or the actions that happen that put you into this difficult space has kept you, you know, it needed to all be worked out because it kept you in this fog, or it kept you in this difficulty, right, for a while, but it needed to be healed. It needed to have its time to be healed and cleansed, okay, so that this new birth can occur, so that this new self can be what it needed to be in its fullness, because this is not a healthy place to create from. And we may have surrounded ourselves with people or energies that weren't supportive of this thing, okay, that weren't going to be good. And so they needed to go, or this thing needed to go, or this mindset or belief system that we carried that was unhealthy for the health of this project or this thing that we wanted to create, okay, or were creating or did create, okay, there were things here that were messing it up or messed it up, or yeah, just unhealthy for it. So that had to be cleansed and let go of and healed, so that now it's good. Now it's ready to be successful and be what all in its full glory and its all blessing, right? So that it could become everything it needed to become without these things stopping it, right? Without these beliefs or people or whatever it was. At the bottom of the deck, we have awareness with the Chariot, and we have the 5 of Swords with comparison. Yeah, this could have been our thoughts comparing our path to someone else. Those beliefs needed to be cut out, okay? That could have kept us stuck. And now we see how we are changing. Our awareness is changing. We're letting go of the fear, of the envy or the comparison or whatever it was. We are moving out of an old space and coming into a much more healthy, safe, secure, prosperous stage and phase, which is so beautiful. And we're going back to our original deck here. Okay. So we have the heart chakra, and we have wisdom with the Hierophant. 4, 5. Yeah, there was something in your heart that needed to be healed. Okay, it needed to be healed. There was a wisdom, a lesson that needed to be learned, a real life lesson. The Hierophant isn't just like, oh, I hear it and I get it. This is life experience that needs to be learned the hard way, okay? And there was something about our hearts that needed to experience that and heal from it. Or there was something unhealthy about what we are allowing, okay? And so it needed to be cleansed from our lives or our space or our minds, okay? A belief perhaps. But there was something here that had to occur so that maybe we came from a more heart-based place, okay? A wisdom, a deep wisdom. And there's nothing more wise than the heart and the heart space. And this is a very heart-based thing that you want to create, or you want to live a heart-based life. Maybe that was your intention. And so life had to take away anyone or anything that was not in alignment with that purity of that heart space or this creation. Okay, and so we had to learn a real hard, life lesson, but it gave us a wisdom that is now invaluable to us into the success of this thing, and to us becoming, now stepping in to a role of leadership, a role of love, a role of, maybe being a teacher and passing along this wisdom that we learned of what occurred in our own path, how we were able to get over it, and how we were able to find success again, or how we were able to, yeah, overcome these difficulties in our lives. And look, you know, you're a success story. So now you get to share that success story with others who are maybe trying to get to where you're at. Okay. And they don't know how to do it. There's something on the heart, a heart teaching that's why you had to learn that hard lesson, because you were always meant to overcome it and overcome it with more success. And then teach others or be an example to others of the overcoming of, wow, you got over that. You were able to come back from that. Wow. You know, that is so inspiring. That is such a beautiful example for people to learn from and see. Okay, so that's a very, very beautiful thing. And that's why you had to go through that. That's why you had to learn that specific lesson, as difficult as it was. Okay, that's the Hierophant. The Hierophant is tough, you know, learned experience that now becomes a story, that now becomes a lesson to preach, to pass along, you know, to help others. Okay, which is going to give you success. But it's also part of your service. It's part of your heart-based service here. Okay. So yeah, that is your reading. And that's what's occurring. Your foundational change is you becoming, you know, successful, yes, and seen and known and a leader. Okay. And being able to teach the lessons from your own story, how you were able to overcome. And that's a beautiful thing. Okay. A way shower, truly. All right. So thank you so much for coming to your reading, pile number 3. It was super special. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated with you and how so it did, if you feel inspired to share. Also, let me know if you enjoyed it by giving me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, or you'd like a deeper energetic healing, you can book that with me down in the description box on my website. All my services are still on discount until February 14th. So if you want to try something out or, you know, connect on a deeper level, you can do so now. All right. So thank you so much. And as always, I'll see you on the next reading. All of my love. Peace.